You ever go out with somebody and then you break up with them, and then after you break up with them, you realize you should have broken up with them way earlier? You know what I mean? Like there were signs, but you ignored those signs. You know, they gave you signs, but you ignored them. Kind of like when your oil light goes on in your car and you just put your thumb over it. No, this is not happening. No, I'm gonna keep driving it. I'm gonna keep driving it. I don't care. I met this girl, we fell in love, huge breasts. And 3 weeks later, we moved in together, right? Buyer beware. And we're living together and everything's going good. And a couple of days later, she suggests and I agree that we get goldfish. She says, let's get goldfish. It'll be like a family. Okay.
Weird.
So we get the goldfish home, we give them cute little names. She names hers Scout, I name mine Paper Cut. Totally different fish. My fish is fat, sits at the bottom of the bowl and just stares. Her fish is really cute. When you get near the bowl, it swims to the surface of the water and goes, like it can see you, like it knows you're there, right? Then my fish kills her fish. So Danielle, my girlfriend at the time, comes home and I tell her about the murder that's taken place. And I say murder because it's funny and she doesn't think it's funny and I can see that she's upset. But not upset with me, she's upset with my fish. Then she starts threatening my fish. Now this story I'm telling you is true. This is absolutely true. She starts going, you will rue the day. Okay, fish don't even know what rue means, all right? So then she says, and I'm telling you this is all true, she goes, I'm gonna punish your fish. Now, a normal man at this point is packing his shit and leaving. Do you see what I'm saying? He's getting his stuff now. I'm getting my stuff because the mask is coming off. But I still enjoy the breasts, so I want to stay. So she says, I'm going to punish your fish. So this is what she does. She takes my goldfish, the killer goldfish, she puts it in the closet, and she locks the door. Okay, I want to say that again because I feel like you're not taking the journey with me. She takes my goldfish, the killer goldfish, she puts it in the closet, then she locks the door, locks the door, locks the door, locks the door. It's only darker for the fish now. Do you see what I'm saying? It's only, they don't even remember the other fish. You know, fish don't think about things like we do. They don't have the same, they don't have a future or a past. It's not like fish go, hey, remember yesterday by the rock? That was awesome. And they don't make plans to meet tomorrow by the castle. Fish think about nothing, 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 all the time, nothing. Maybe every once in a while they go, man, I'm wet and I don't have any arms. And I stayed with her for 3 years after that. Yes. I was afraid of her. I didn't want to get put in the closet. And I was unable to communicate with her. That's the thing. I was able to communicate how I felt. If you're in a relationship, please communicate. That's what you have to do. You have to communicate with one another. Communicate about everything, including sex, especially sex. Communicate about sex. Communicate about sex, just not during that, ladies, please. Because you know what's not helpful? If I'm in there doing the best I can, you know what's not helpful? Audible, disappointed breathing sound. Not helpful. So if I'm in there and we're doing it and I can hear you go, oh. I'm doing the best I can. It's not the same place as last night. I don't understand. I'm doing the best I can. Be nice if you have a tip for me. Be nice if you have something you want to tell me later on. Be nice. You know, don't just go, well, that was awful. That's not helpful. Start with a compliment. You have nice teeth. Oh, thank you. But dude, that thing you were doing, you might as well be hitting my elbow. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Years ago, I was with this woman. We were in the middle of a session. We're doing it. And at one point she goes, oh my God, Greg, you're huge. I'm like, well, fucking then somebody else is in there because that's not true. I'm a good guy. I got a lot of hustle, but I'm a solid medium at best. If you were going to make a sound during the lovemaking, like an animal sound, practice it. Run it by a friend. Get a handheld recorder. Send yourself a voicemail. Check it out. Just make sure it sounds like the animal that you want it to. That's all I'm saying. I'm not putting you down. If you're an animal, do it. Just make sure that you know what it sounds like. Tell you why, a buddy of mine called me a little while ago, Tom. He's one of my oldest friends. He lives in San Francisco. He calls me up. He'd been seeing this girl for a long time, a girl that he really liked. And they went out for a while. And after some dates and listening, he was invited back up to her place. And they're doing it. And it's magical. He said, it's magical. We're doing it. And he's just about to get to that good, happy place, right? He's almost done. He's almost crossed the finish line. And she leans into his ear and goes, so he's telling me this over the phone, and I think we get disconnected. Darn it, iPhone. Come on. Finally, I realized that's a sound he's making. I go, dude, what is that? And he goes, dude, what is that? He goes, I was trying to make it work for me. I was trying to make it work. He's like, I was like, maybe she's a lion or a kitty or a panda. I don't know what it is. But I'm trying to make it work for me. But he goes, dude, all it sounded like was, have you ever trapped a fly under a cup and just let it die? He goes, my penis went back inside. My name's Greg Behrendt. Thank you all very much.
I'm staying at a hotel right now. There's no 13th floor because of superstition. But come on, man. The people on the 14th floor, you know what floor you're really on.
Like, it's not hard enough to sleep in a hotel room knowing they wash that bedspread once every never. And I've seen enough CSI